Europe is one step closer to a nuclear disaster, after Russian-controlled power plants had to be unplugged and only backup diesel generators averted a disaster. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has accused Russia of almost causing a radiation catastrophe after the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant was temporarily cut off by a fire. Mr. Zelensky blamed the Russian shelling, saying the plant's emergency diesel generators had to be activated to provide the electricity needed to run the plant. Loss of cooling can lead to meltdown. Russia kept Ukraine and all Europeans away from a radiation catastrophe, the president said in his late-night video address. The world needs to understand what the threat is, Zelensky said after speaking with US President Joe Biden. If the diesel generators don't start, if the automation systems and the people in our plants don't respond after a power outage, then we've been forced to deal with the consequences of a radiation event. Power outages in the region on Thursday added to fears of a disaster in a country still reeling from the Chernobyl disaster. Every minute the Russian military is at a nuclear power plant risks a global radiation catastrophe, Zelensky said. All 6 reactors at the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant in southern Ukraine remain disconnected from the Ukrainian grid, state-owned nuclear company Energoatom said. According to Energoatom, the power required by the plant itself is currently provided through the power lines of the Ukrainian grid. The complex, Europe's largest nuclear power plant, has been occupied by Russian troops and run by Ukrainian workers since the start of the 6-month war. Ukraine claims that Russia has essentially held the facility hostage, storing weapons there and launching attacks from surrounding areas, while Moscow has accused Ukraine of ruthlessly firing on the facility. The plant was disconnected from the grid on Thursday after a fire damaged the last functioning transmission line, according to Ukraine's atomic energy agency Energoatom.